Welcome back to my channel. So guys, I know it's been a while since I last posted a video, and I shouldn't just come on here and act like I've been here all this time. Well, I've actually been busy doing other stuff. It's not like I've just been chilling and refused to post videos. I've actually been doing other stuff like cake. I've been trying to concentrate more on my cake. Guys, I actually love baking cake. I enjoy making cakes. I just love doing it. Like, it's just something I like doing. Putting those cute stuff on cakes, it's just really nice actually. And sometimes I really want to make some videos when I'm decorating my cakes. And since recently, I just find it so difficult to take my phone and come on social media or start doing stuff on my phone, because I just realized that my phone is always taking the best of my time. Like before, prior to now, my phone is always taking the best of my time. I can be on my phone for a long time. I will just be pressing. Like, even if I'm not doing any profitable thing, I can just be on my phone for a long time. So I had to tell myself that I can't keep doing that. It's like, it's like the world is you're not passing through the world. It's like the world, like life, you're not passing through life. It's like life is passing through you. Like, that's what I feel. I was even reading a book and I saw it somewhere. The author was like, this generation is not going to know a lot about life, like the other generation, because the other generation, they didn't have all this mobile phone and stuff. Like, it wasn't really their thing. But this our generation is our thing. It's annoying. Like, it got to a point and I'm like, bro, I can't keep pressing my phone every time. I can't always keep being in my phone. Even if I'm on my phone, it has to be something that is bringing me money, that is making me be on my phone. I just don't want to be on my phone all the time pressing and all that. And secondly, social media, more especially that Instagram, Twitter, and all these other apps, they're just so toxic and annoying. Like, sometimes I just come there and I see some kind of news that just get me depressed. I'm like, I can't just be on this app like every day messing with my own mental health. So why can't I just avoid these apps? I mean, even if I post sometimes, like, why I just don't want it to be my thing. I don't want my phone to be my thing. I don't want to always be on my phone and stuff. So I had to call myself to order and actually limit my time being spent on my phone, and instead I'll take my time in real life, like actually live life, actually spend time with Jordan, actually spend time with my family, Jordan, Bio, actually spend time with them, like actually be there, instead of always pressing my phone and doing stuff like that is not even bringing you money self. So I had to I was just tired of it all. And so yeah, that's what has been going on. And then my cake has been taking the best of my time. Sometimes I just like to make cakes, even when I'm not selling cakes. Sometimes I just make cakes at home for Bio and Jordan. So it's just always fun. It's just something I like to do. So I just do it sometimes. So it's just been taking my time. Sometimes I even bake cakes and send to my friends. It's just what I like to do. So yeah. So apart from that, yesterday I was talking to my friend Kiki. So we were just talking, and then she told me that she's also a YouTuber. So she was telling me about trying to get questions from her followers, so she would know what they would like to hear from her on YouTube. And she told me that one of the questions was, how can you keep a man? Like, how do I keep a man? So me and her were arguing, not really arguing, kind of agreed on the same, thing about how to keep a man. So I was like, bro, there's no manual to this thing. You can't keep a man. Like, you cannot keep a man. How would you keep another person that is a human being like you? Like, bro, how you can somebody can only decide to stay or don't want to stay. There's nothing like how am I going to keep a man? So I'm like, just be yourself and just live your life and just don't pretend, because pretending is actually really bad. Because when you pretend to be something else what you're not, and then as time goes on you get tired of pretending, and then now you want to be yourself, but that person is not in love with yourself. The person is in love with what you actually pretended to be before. So that's it for me. I just feel like you can't keep a man and you can't keep a woman as well. It's who wants to stay with you that will stay with you. If you see people that they'll be like, oh, we spent 30 years together, we've been together for 27 years, we've been together for 25 years, we've been together for 50 years, blah blah blah. The only reason they've been together that long is because both of them wanted to stay together. It's not because the woman wanted to keep the man. Of course, a woman has to have good characters. Character is good, and a man too has to have good character. A man has to, respect your woman, no matter what. Respect your wife, like that's how it's meant to be. And a woman too, you're supposed to respect your husband, your partner, whoever you're with. The mouth is very powerful. The tongue is powerful. Like you can't just. That's one thing I've learned over time. Like sometimes I used to think, okay, I'll just say what I like. My partner is supposed to understand. He's supposed to read my mind and know that I don't mean it. But no, like I just realized that no, it's not like that. You have to like be very cautious, like what you say out of your mouth. You have to be, careful, because other people have feelings too. Just the way you have feelings, they have feelings as well. Just the way they will do something and then it will be eating you up, you'll be angry. That's how they do. They get angry and they'll be like, oh, so this person, this is what you did. Just the way you are there saying, oh, this is what you did. So you cannot just say, oh, I'm going to give him, and then you are giving him, you too, you are going to get hurt, because nobody wants to be with anybody that stresses them out. Nobody wants to be with who gives them. Me, I don't want to be with anybody that stresses me out. If you stress me out, I don't like stress. When you start stressing me out, like my brain starts it. I can't even do. So I was telling her that there's nothing you can do to keep a man that wants to stay would stay. So, and then I've been thinking my birthday is in December and Jordan's birthday is this month. So I've just been thinking in my head, like Jordan's birthday is going to be 2. I didn't really want to shout about his birthday this year for Jordan's birthday, because it's about to be 2, and I'm just thinking a lot, like I have to raise this boy. I have to, that's one thing that has been, eating me up. That's one thing I've been thinking about really in my head. Like my baby is about to be 2, and guess what? He has sense. He knows what's going on in his environment. He's talking, he's communicating. So in my head, I've been getting scared. I've been having this scare in my head. I'm like, in my heart, I've been having this scare, and I'm like, God, please. I've just been praying a lot recently. Like I've been, getting in touch with my spiritual side a lot lately, because, bro, you can't raise a child if you're not, spiritually strong. You cannot raise a child, because you need God. You get. So what I've been doing is, for a while now, I've been going to church regularly, taking him to church, because my mom raised me in church, and my siblings. My mom raised us in church. At the end of the day, that's the whole point of being here. That's the whole point of being alive, because whether I would like it or not, see people dying every day. Like you don't even know when your switch is going to like turn off. You don't even know when your time is going to be up. You don't even know when your time is going to be up. So, like, if there's anything anyone should be doing, is like thinking about, where you're going after. So now I'm thinking about how to impact that in my son. I know Bayo grew up like in church. He loves God. Jordan is a baby. He's growing up. Like, he's aware of his surroundings now. He knows his environment. He knows what is going on. He even knows how to say, Mommy, I want this. Now he's requesting for things. Daddy this, daddy that. Mommy this. Asking questions. Trying to communicate. Sometimes I'm even thinking in my head that, is he supposed to be like this at this age? Because he's still young. Like, I don't even remember when I was in when I was 2 years old. Like, I don't really remember. Like, this boy, I feel like he's going to remember. I feel like, God, he's so smart. I just like try and, make sure that I'm putting him in the right direction. I'm telling him, do this, don't do this. I'm not, trying to control him. But for now, that is what he needs. That's how he's going to, know that this thing is wrong. That's how to actually train a child. So I've just been like, trying my best. And that one too has been taking my time a lot. Like, a lot. Jordan is a handful. So it's not been easy. I even resorted to spanking him, like, with my 2 hands when he does something wrong that I don't like. I just like spank his bum, his pampers, and I'm like, Jordan, don't do that. Sometimes he stops, sometimes he looks at me, and then he goes to continue exactly what he was just doing, as if you didn't just tell him to leave there. But you just have to keep doing that. That's the training. You just have to keep training them until they are big enough to know what is right and what is wrong. And then I was talking to my friend a while ago, and she was telling me about, she's married. She was like, I'm thinking of having a child. I'm thinking of, we're thinking of having a child. And I was just looking at her. I was like, it's good. It's a good thing. Like, I cannot even imagine my life without Jordan right now. Nah, I cannot imagine my life without him. So I was like, but on the other hand, I was telling her that, are you ready? Because sometimes a lot of people want to have kids, but they don't know that having a kid means that I am responsible enough, or having a kid means that there's another whole human being that is about to be stuck with me for the rest of my life. Yeah, there's another whole human being like me that has his own way of thinking, or his own way of thinking, that's about to be stuck with me for the rest of their lives. So now, like, you have to like think about it like really well. Like, am I ready? Like, can I? That's why sometimes I don't be blaming some people when they be like, oh, I don't want to have kids, because bro, it's not easy. It's hard. Like, it's not easy. Like, it's very hard. Trust me, it's hard. It's not a child's play. Taking care of a child and raising a child. I'm not trying to, especially the babies of these days, like, they just be doing, their own things as if, I don't know how they behave. Or is it just me? Is it just Jordan? Or, because I don't understand, like, babies, all the babies I know that are around me right now, they are just wild. I don't know what's going on. So guys, yeah, that's what I've really been doing, trying to, this motherhood thing is not easy at all, trying to cope with that. And then my cakes too, that's one thing I love doing, cakes, motherhood, and me trying to stay away from social media a little. Like, it's really stressful being on this social media, honestly. Sometimes I just feel like even Nigeria stress as a whole, like, it's stressful. Like, Nigeria is stressful too. So sometimes I just be like, well, I beg, I don't want to be reading all these news, because it scares me. It's like, if they freak me out. Like, well, I don't want to be reading all these news, but I'll just be stressing somebody's mind. You just be thinking too much. Like, the media is just crazy these days. So that's why I've just been like, low key a bit. But I think I want to be dropping more of YouTube videos. I'm going to, like, be dropping a lot of videos now on my YouTube. I can just, sometimes I will do vlogs, and sometimes I will talk about whatever I think I want to talk about. And secondly, sometimes I really want to post some things, like, I really want to talk about some things on my YouTube, but I've been thinking in my head, before people will not be thinking that you are going through something, or something is wrong with you, or that's why you are coming to talk about something. I want to be very free on this app. I want to be able to say some things without nobody thinking anything, because it's just us sharing knowledge, like, talking about what's going on in life, our surroundings. We have friends, like, we see things on the news, so sometimes you just want to talk about them, and then you be like, before people will start thinking or reading a different meaning to what you're trying to say based on what you saw on TV or what you saw on the news. It's not everything that is about your life or your friend's life or something. Sometimes you just like really want to jump on some things. So I'm just saying all this in case I come on here and talk about some things. It's nothing personal. It's just sometimes you just like want to talk about general things. So this is how I'm going to end this video for today. And thank you for staying glued and watching my video. If this is your first time of bumping into my channel, don't forget to click on the like button and go subscribe to my channel for more videos, because I'm about to blow you guys mind with my topics, my weird topics and stuff. So if you know you don't want to miss this chit chats and all, just go subscribe to my channel and always drop a comment. Like, I always reply to my comments, so just drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.